Very good morning to all. Before starting this session, I already said these points. Again, remember the point. In case if you have any doubt, you can unmute yourself and ask the doubt, or else directly bring message in the chat box. And one important thing is, in case of any network issue, you don't leave the session. I will rejoin within 5 minutes from other networks. This is the thing you have to remember daily, not a single day, daily. Now move back to the content. What we had discussed in the last 2 days. In the first day, we discussed the basic things related to any programming language, any software, not only Java. Then I entered into the Java programming in the simple sense. What are the different editions of Java? What are the different, that is, different areas where we are using Java? Standalone, enterprise, mobile, web, like that. Okay, once we know all these basic information, in the last session, that is on day 2, I am moving into programming languages. Whenever anybody asks the question, what is programming language, in the sense, generally we give the answer, C is a programming language, Java is a programming language, Python is a programming language. Remember, that is also a programming language. Along that, we have some other languages. Those are mission level language, assembly level language, and high level language. Now, what you said, Python, Java, all those comes under high level language. All those comes under high level language. You got the point? Okay. Now, programming languages, what you discussed, different types of languages. Here, the main important asked question is, you need a translator. You need a translator. For what purpose? Converting high-level language into mission-level language, or converting assembly-level language into mission-level language. What is the question they are asking is, what is the difference between compiler and interpreter? This is first question. What is the difference? Remember, compiler converts the program at a time. Interpreter converts line by line. Okay. So this topic is completed. After completion, what is mean by saving? That means we have different types of high-level programming languages like Java, Python, C++, C. You are writing the program belongs to which language? So for identification, each and every program is saved with some extension. Each and every program is saved with some extension. .c. For example, as your program name is sample. Then how do you save the program? Sample.c. Java program sample.java, Python program sample.py, py in the sense, sorry, py, sample.cpp, C++ program, like this. Okay. So what is the point to understand? How to save a program. Now I am moving into one of the important steps. What are the stages of a program? Not only Java, whether you consider C, C++, any language, what are the stages? We have two stages. For any program, you have two stages. Already I shared the entire content to you, not a problem. Remember, if anyone new to the session, we will share the recorded video also. For three days, we shared the recorded video also. And if you have any doubt from the next day onwards, again I will start from the scratch. If you have any doubt, I will explain, not a problem. Okay, if you have no doubt means, then only I will move to the next topic. Now coming to stages of a program. What are the stages? Two stages. Stages means, for writing the program, after writing the program, What is your aim? You have to get the output. For getting the output, you follow two steps or two phases or two stages. The first one is compilation. The first stage is compilation. And the second stage is execution. Compilation and execution. What happens under compilation? Simply compilation in the internally compilation converts my source program. What is the source program means? Whatever the program you written, either Java, C, that is, the source is converted into mission level language. Now, clearly, what happens in compilation? In compilation, it checks whether the written program follows the rules of the programming language or not. If it follows the rules perfectly, and then it performs conversion. After conversion, one file is generated. What is the name of the file? That is a very, very important. Depending upon the programming language, the name of the file may vary. For example, if it is a C programming language, if it is C programming language, the name is an object to code. What the output? The output is an object to code. If it is Java, the output is a bytecode. So this is discussed. Once the bytecode is developed or once the object code is developed, we are moving into execution. So these are the two stages. Now finally come to this point. I will explain this point once again diagrammatically. After completion of this point, you will move. Already in the last class I draw the diagram. Last class I draw the diagram in the page. So these are the phases. Yes or no? Assume my program name is test. Assume my program name is text. What happens? 1 second. Hmm. Text, whenever it moves to compilation, it generates object to code. When Java, whenever it perform compilation, it generates dot class file. This is also called as bytecode. So after execution, we generate executed this JVM. Now this happened in the last session. Now the very, very important question is, what is the difference between an object to code and bytecode? I already give the solution to this one. What is the difference? See this diagram carefully. This is mission, my computer. This is my mission. Your mission consists of an operating system, yes or no? Yes. So assume this blue line, this box represent an operating system. It is also called as platform. Now, so these two things are existed. You are writing a C program. Assume you are writing a C program. Now, you need to compile the program. What is the thing? After writing the program, you need to compile and execute the program. That is the two stages. So, once you need to compile the program, but the C language does not have an inbuilt-in compiler, does not have an inbuilt-in compiler. So, that ask the operating system, please provide some support for compilation. Whenever it requests the operating system, what is the meaning? That is dependent on the operating system. Yes or no? Whenever you requested one thing to me, so I given the solution according to my knowledge. Suppose if you contact another person, they give the solution according to their knowledge. That means the solution is dependent on the person you are asking. Exactly, If you want to compile the code, you contact operating system. Suppose if it is a Windows operating system, the output is related to Windows. If it is Mac OS, the output is related to Mac. Yes or no? Exactly. So operating system generates the objective code, but it is not possible to generate directly. Why? Operating system is placed inside a mission. Operating system is placed inside a mission. That means, what is an objective code? The objective code depends on the operating system. Yes or no? Why? For compilation, we need the support of operating system. So technically called as C is platform dependent. Here platform in the sense operating system dependent. And one more point is mission dependent. Yes or no? We are depending on the operating system. Internally, the operating system depends on the mission. That means your C program depends on the platform, your works depends on the mission code. What is mean by this dependency? For example, once that object to code is generated, now you copy this object code and you try to execute in another mission. If you try to execute this object code in another mission, is it executed? Is it executed? 100% no. Why? Here, the last class I said, the object code is generated for this mission, related to this operating system. Now, how this one is executed in another mission? That is called dependent. You got the point? That is called dependent. Now, coming to Java program. You are writing a Java program where the Java program is executed. We need a software. For anything, we need a software. Here, assume this is Java software. The name is JDK. After completion, I will move in depth to JDK, not a problem. So assume you have a Java software. The name of the Java software is JDK. What is mean by JDK? Java Development Kit. JDK means Java Development Kit. This is the software where we are executing our complete Java programs. Now only remember the term JDK. Clear? Now, first I written the Java program. Remember, the JDK internally consists of a Java compiler. Remember, we are install the software in the system. Now the JDK internally consists of a compiler. Now you need to depend on operating system. No need to depend on operating system. Why? Here we have already a compiler. Automatically this compiler converts my .java file into .class file. Already said what the compilation phase. .java file is converted into .class file. It is also called as bytecode. Now, where this happened? Inside JDK, not inside operating system. This is happened inside JDK. Why? JDK has an inbuilt-in Java compiler. Once that .class file, that is a bytecode, is generated, now JDK internally contains one more part, that is JVM. JVM means Java Virtual Mission. Now, this Java Virtual Mission takes this bytecode and perform the execution and give the result. Now, you got the point clear? So, Java compiler convert your source code into bytecode. The bytecode is loaded into JVM. The JVM performs the execution. Now, these are the topics that we had discussed in the last session. Now, move in depth. What is JDK? What are the internal parts of JDK? After completion of this one, I move back to some of the features of Java. Okay. So first I will explain and then move back. Now, so what I said, JDK, that is my intention. Java Development Kit. Understand and remember the terms carefully. I will move very, very slowly, not a problem. Even though time consumes, not a problem. Understand carefully. Java Development Kit. This is a software. Internally or technically speaking, JDK is a software where our Java programs are loaded, our Java programs are executed. Okay, assume this is my JDK. You got it? This is my JDK. Now, what this contains? The JDK contains, just now I said, the JDK contains a Java compiler. Yes or no? A JDK contains a Java compiler. So remember the term Java compiler. What is the purpose? Which is used to compile. To compile your source code, it generates a bytecode. Now, where your program is executed, not in presence program, where your bytecode is executed, remember, your bytecode is executed in which place? What is the place? Your bytecode is executed under JVM. Yes or no? Under exactly got the answer. JVM. Now JDK consists of two parts. One is Java compiler. Second one is JVM. Now one important thing is at the time of execution, you need any libraries. What is mean by library? Some predefined information is already stored. For example, if you want to perform one action, you need some predefined information. All those informations are stored in some libraries. Where the libraries are available? Java compiler does not contain, JVM does not contain. So the JDK additionally consists of some set of libraries. You got my point? Additionally consists of some set of libraries. What is mean by library? Library means simply some set of tools they provide supporting for execution. Now, what are the two terms just now we learned? JDK. JDK, Java Development Kit. Now, what JDK consists of? JDK consists of three elements. One is Java compiler, which is used for converting your source program into bytecode. Remember, very, very, very important. 100% in every interview, they are asking the question related to this diagram. So remember and understand. If you have any doubt at any point, unmute and ask the doubt. That much of important this topic. Okay. JDK consists of Java compiler. Fine. Along with what JDK consists of? JVM, Java Virtual Machine. What happens inside? This JVM takes the bytecode. Who generates the bytecode? Who generates the bytecode? Java compiler generates the bytecode. That bytecode is copied to JVM. Along with the support of some additional libraries, our program is executed and finally give the result. Now, here JVM is one part, Java libraries another part. How do we provide communication? Yes or no? You got my point? This is one component, this is another component. That is the reason internally we have one more thing that clubs these two. Internally, we have one more component That class is to what is the name? That name is called JRE. Exactly, I got the answer. That name is called JRE. Now the question is, here I will write down JVM, Java Virtual Mission. JRE, Java, R specifies runtime environment. By seeing this name, you understand runtime. Runtime means execution environment. It provides execution environment. This is the diagram. Now, what is the difference between, generally, what is the question they are asking? What is the difference? Or explain JDK, JRE, and JVM. Whenever they are asking the question, you have to give the answer like this. Now, you got the explanation. I will move to the content again. So I'm repeated 2 times every topic. One I explained in the pen. Again I move to the document. If you anything is unable to understand, you will understand from the document. Now JDK, it is a Java development kit. What it consists of? Just now we discussed. So JDK consists of Java compiler, JVM, Java library. Fine. Now what the Java compiler do? We already said. Compile the source code and it generates the bytecode. Yes, yes. Now what JVM do? JVM is a virtual machine which is used to execute the bytecode. Yes or no? JVM is used to execute the bytecode. This is a very Java compiler, Java library, JRE. All are not at all important. The only very important is this one. JVM executes the bytecode. Okay. Now, what is a Java library? It provides some predefined tools for completion of your application. So this is the diagram. Now JDK consists of Java compiler. This JVM and Java library are clubbed together as Java runtime environment. Now move to JRE. Just now we discussed what JRE consists of. JRE consists of, see this diagram. JRE consists of JVM and Java library. See this one exactly the same. JVM and Java library. Okay, what JRE? JRE provides the runtime environment. Within that environment, we are developing our Java applications. Yes or no? Within the environment, we are providing Java applications. Simply in JRE, we are providing implementation of JVM by using some set of libraries. If any other files required for complete of your application, all those files are also stored in JRE. Now we got it. So JVM provides execution. For completion of execution, if you need any support with other files, all the files are also loaded in JVRE. Now finally, JVM is to execute the bytecode. Now this is the diagram of JVM. Right now, I am not explaining the diagram. Why? Whenever we are writing at least one program, then only you will understand. So here they have the term class loader. What is mean by class? I have not entered the concept of class. That is the reason. Right now, I am not explaining. Right now, what is the information you know? JVM is used for execution of bytecode. Only one point. Now, my first topic is completed. What is JDK? What is JVM? What is JRE? Just to the basic knowledge, not in depth. Once we are moving to the program, I will explain in detail the memory concept. In which memory location the information is stored. How to transfer from one memory location to another memory location. Everything I will show you clearly. Now, okay. Some idea is here. Now, Java versions. Now I got one basic idea related to how the program is executed. What are the different versions of Java? I think somebody asked History of Java. In my point of view, this is not at all important. Generally, here our aim is in any point of view, they are not asking history of Java. Or else I will explain shortly. History of Java. So the name of the developer, the scientist name is James Gosling. James Gosling. He not only he, along with him, some two or three more persons are available. Generally, they are called as a green team. They are called as a green team. They started the initiation of Java in the year 1991. The initiation. They initiated Java in the year 1991. Okay. So only three or four members, a small team. Now that is first point. Now generally, why they initiated a new programming language? At the time of initiation, they are not using the name as Java. They are using the name as Green Talk. Remember the name. They are not using the term Java. The language name is Green Talk. Green Talk. And what is the extension? If it is .c program, .c, like the extension they are used is .gt. The extension they are used is .gt. This is the first step of initiation. Started in the year 1991, and the name of the language is Green Talk, and the programming language must and should be saved with some extension. Yes, here the extension is .gt. Now, why they initiated everything? If you are initiated means you have some aim. What is the initiation? It is a very, very simple thing. The initiation for is to implement or to perform some embedded or electronic operations on setup boxes. Right now we have some setup boxes. So electronic or embedded systems for setup boxes. For that programming, they initiated the programming language. Later on, by advancements, the Java is developed. Meanwhile, after Green Talk, they changed the name. Oh yeah, they changed the name as Oak. Meaning is why Oak means they are the foreign scientists. In their country, the Oak meaning is strength. The meaning of oak is strength, and also this is the national tree. National tree for most of the countries. That is the reason they used the term oak. Remember, the oak internally consists of one trademark technology, Java. No one don't know. That is the reason. Finally, they give the name as a Java, and completed and started from the year 1995 onwards. Java comes into existence. Java comes into existence. Clear? Now Java is used for internet programming. Java is used for mobile applications. Java is used for web applications, enterprise applications. In all the applications, Java is used. That is the history. Not in depth. We don't need the complete history. Okay. Now coming to the versions. Versions. What is the meaning of version? So first to the, for example, coming to TV. First they developed a TV sub box model. Later they converted into LCD. Later they converted into LED. Next to smart ready. Next to HD, full HD, ultra HD, Android apps. So you got it. So different developments. Similarly, at the time of developing Java, they support only some features. Step by step, year by year, they added the feature. Whenever a feature is added means a new version is developed. A feature is added means a new version is developed. So we have many number of versions. So the latest version. What is the latest version? The latest version is Java 19. This is the latest version. So mostly within 3 to 4 months, approximately by the end of the year, the new version Java 20 is also coming. It is under processing. Now, I will give you the list of all the versions. I will give you the list of the versions. See this one? Okay, ignore this one. We will move. So when Java is developed, Java is developed in the year 1995. Okay, this is my first development. Here we are, this is called as Java Alpha and Beta. The first name is Java Alpha and Beta. Alpha and Beta has some technically some other names. Those comes under testing again. So right now that is not required. What you required, what are the different versions? 1996. First, they developed Java 1.0. This is my first version and ready for use in the year 1997. Java 1.1. 1.1. Always remember, if you are writing 1.x in the sense, here this is called major revision. This is called minor revision. So first 1.0, next by doing some modifications 1.1 and then 1.2 in the year 2000, 1.3, the year 2002, 1.4. First they developed this one. Now you got the set 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 and okay. After that, from the year 2004, they completely changed the version, that is changed into Java 2. Here they are not using 0.0, 0.3 like this. Java 2. See this one. From 2004, sorry, already 1.4 is completed. Java 5. So they are considered Java 1, 2, 3, 4. They are assumed as this is Java 1, this is Java 2, Java 3, Java 4, and finally in the year 2004 they are considered Java 5. It's simply called as a name as Tiger. That is not required version. Now in the year 2006. Remember, from now onwards, it is very important. Remember, in the year 2006, they developed Java 6. After many number of years, from 2011, they developed Java 7. Now, whatever we discussed up to now, very good. Again, a lot of modifications are done from Java 8. Java 8 completely changed the structure of Java programming. That is developed in the year 2014. Developed in the year 2014. So, at the 2014 onwards, Java completely changed. From now, 2017, they developed Java version 9. From now onwards, every year they generate two versions: Java 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. See this one. From this one. From now onwards, each and every year, 2018, 10, 11, 19, 20, 21, 22. Right now we are at 22. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They develop continuously. Okay, these are the versions of Java. Now, here the very important point. So these versions are not at all important. Yes or no? Directly we are going to the Google, download the software, and we are writing the program. But the very important thing is this point. LTS. This is the important point. Remember, everyone must and should remember. Is anyone know? Anyone know what is LTS? Okay, no problem. I will explain. LTS meaning is long-term support. Long-term support. The meaning is at the time of a language development. Here, starting who developed the Java language? Who developed the Java? Sun. Yes or no? Sun Microsystems developed the Java. Later, the Java is handed over by Orchid. Later, the Java is handed over by completely Orchid. Now, Java is in the hands of Orchid Corporation. Okay. Here, what is this LTS means? So, you are continuously developing different versions. But assume Java 8, Java 11, Java 17. Remember here I have Java 18 and 19 is also available. Suppose in my system I install Java 19 and execute the projects. That means I am completing the programs. Is any problem occur? 100% no problem. The software is available. We install the software and we are running the program. Here, what is the problem is, here I am saying that core Java. Once you are moving into web applications, that is advanced Java. Here, in the starting diagram, in the web application, I showed one diagram. What is the diagram? Whenever I given a request, who take the request? So no problem. Move back to the diagram. I showed the diagram in Java applications. Anyone remember? See this one. Here, this is a server. This is a server. Whatever the request you are given, that request is taken by either servlet, JSP, assume those are servers. The server handle the request. Now, the Java 19, Java 18 does not contain inbuilt-in servers. You need to provide an external server explicitly. Here, what is LTS means? If you are install Java version 17, the Oracle organization automatically provide supporting for servers also. So that means even though you are installing Java 19 for executing core Java, but whenever you are moving to advanced Java, the Java 19 is not useful. Again, you need to install Java 17 only. Why? Up to 17 only they are providing server support. Maybe later, suppose here Java 8, up to Java 8 they are providing. After that Java 9, Java 10 existed. Is they providing support? No. Even though Java 10 is developed and available in the market, they're providing support for up to 8 only. Whenever they developed 11 and provide the support. Suppose before developing 17, 12 to 16, they provide any support? Even though these versions are available, we have to use up to 11 only. Now I will show you. Here everything you need to search in the Chrome. LTS Java version. Now, the last long-term support version of Java is Java 17. This is the latest version. This is the latest version. Now, move to Orchil.com. Move to Orchil.com. Here, they give the complete details. Once you read on the complete file, it is difficult to read. Once you read on the complete file, they give you the complete details. See this one? 8 LTS. Even 7 is also LTS, but that is not supported. 8 LTS, long-term support. And 9 and 10 are not long-term supports. Not long-term supports. So, again, Java version 11 is the long-term support. Here, if you move to the original official website, Observe, this is the date. This is the premier support. This is extended support. What is the meaning? Until what time you are providing support? Generally, for example, if you are using Java version 8, they are providing support up to December 2030. In here, 8 more years. Up to 2030, they are providing Java 8. That means you can write the programs, you can execute the programs, whatever you want to do, you can write up to 2030. So, step by step, they given all the details. Once you require the complete information, you can move on this slide. Okay, now what we covered? We covered the different versions of Java. Different versions of Java. Now I am moving into one more basic topic. What is the basic topic? Features of Java. Here remember, order is not at all important. The thing is, I have to club all these together. The thing is, sir, first I have to learn the history. First, next to futures of Java. Next to this one, this one. No, order is not important. Why I am not explaining futures of Java at the beginning in the sense? Now you got the answer. One future is Java is a simple language. So remember, whenever I am moving into C language, I said C is a simple language. Moving into Python, Python is a simple language. Again, moving to Java, Java is a simple language. Everyone saying the same word. Remember, yes, Java is also simple language, but everything is compared with another one. Yes or no? Java is simple language by compared with C. How? Generally, C is the small one compared to Java. Why? In the sense, Java does not consist of the difficult topics. What is the main difficult topic? Pointers. This is one of the very difficult topic. Java does not consist of pointers. Java does not consist of pointers. This is the one reason. We have many number of regions. Because of this reason, Java is simple programming language. Okay. Now, Java is platform independent. Now, why I am not explaining the features of Java at the beginning? Suppose in the starting class, I explained Java is platform independent. Now, you will understand what is a platform, what is platform independent? No. But right now, we understand Java is platform independent. Everyone agree. Why? The Java, the source code is generated as bytecode. The bytecode is loaded to JVM. That means the bytecode is run on any machine. Why? It does not depends on the operating system. Yes or no? Whatever the bytecode that is generated, you can run the bytecode on any machine. So Java is platform independent. Now everyone agree. Now one more point is the basic point. The starting session we discussed. Java is an object-oriented language. So what is mean by object-oriented? Simply everything is treated as an object. What is an object? An object consists of some data, behavior and property. An object consists of some properties and behaviors. So no problem. We move in depth in object-oriented programming from the next session. So from the next session, our first topic is initiated to object-oriented programming. Okay. Now, one more important point, architecture neutral. Anyone know this one? Yes or no? Give some message. Anyone know architecture neutral? Yes or no? I already completed.
No, sir.
No. But remember, You already know how, in the sense, coming to the back diagram, previous diagram, Java software is installed, right? Once the Java software is installed, internally it consists of JVM. Internally, the software consists of JVM. The JVM takes the bytecode and performs the execution. It does not depend on the operating system. Yes or no? Now, where the operating system is present, it is present in a mission. That means, is the bytecode depends on the mission? The bytecode does not depends on the mission. Internally, the bytecode does not depends on the architecture. Mission is called the architecture. That means architecture neutral in the sense whatever the program you are written, that does not depends on the mission. For example, I give you one simple example. I already said in C language, C is a completely dependent on the mission, completely dependent on the architecture. Size of integer, we have a data type integer. Size of integer is 2 bytes in one mission. Suppose if you are moving to another mission, the size may vary. The size is 4 bytes. That means here the size of integer depends on the mission. The size of integer depends on the mission. Why? Why? At the time of compilation, we need the support of operating system. The operating system need the support of the mission. But there is no problem in Java. Everything is happened inside JVM. Inside JVM. Remember, that is the reason Java is, that is, platform independent and architecture neutral. Now one question, is JVM is platform dependent or platform independent? Is JVM is platform dependent or independent? I am asking a question, is JVM
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 depend JDK.
exactly, JVM is the platform dependent. JVM is platform
Farm
dependent.
independent.
Why? The JVM is installed in a particular system. Whatever the bytecode that is generated, that bytecode is platform independent. Once you load the bytecode in mission 1, suppose JVM1, it performs execution according to the JVM. Suppose if you are loading the bytecode in JVM2, it executes according to this JVM. Now you got my point? Remember, in the object code is generated, how the execution is happened depends on the operating system. Yes or no? Exactly. Once the bytecode is generated, it is loaded into JVM. Suppose if loaded into JVM1, the execution is related to that particular JVM. If it is loaded into JVM2, it is executed related to JVM2. No problem. You will get the complete idea whenever we are moving into the program. Final point is bytecode is platform independent. JVM is platform dependent. We have many features. Right now, I am not explaining the many features. Why? Because whenever we are moving, we know only these 4 topics up to now. That is the reason these are the features. Once we are moving to one more point, then I will explain the future. Then I will explain the future. Okay. That is end of the today's session. And remember one more point before closing the session. So today is the last day for the demo. From tomorrow onwards, the link changed. Tomorrow onwards, the link changed. The 3 days are completed. Monday, Wednesday, sorry, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days completed. Okay. So if anybody is not paid the fee and get the new link. If you have notes, please ask me.
Sir, which language is better, sir? Learning Java or Python?
Remember here, simple thing is both are suitable for anything. Both are better. So 100% Java and Python both plays an equal roles. No problem. So Java has their advantages, disadvantages. In a simple sense, Python has also some advantages, disadvantages. Not a problem. You can choose any of the language, not a problem.
Anyone learn surveyor in software?
Yes, in the software industry right now, you check any software industry, they are using, some companies uses Java, some companies uses Python. 100% even no one, even the company also know not to decide which one is a better. Depending upon the application, depending upon the project, one project uses Java, one project uses Python. That is the only thing. So there is some advantages, disadvantages for each and everything. So here obviously you can select any one, but move on to that particular language in detail. Move on to the language in detail. Or else you can learn two languages. You got the complete idea what are the different programming languages. Based on that, you can select your required field, not a problem.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay. Any other doubts? Okay, I already said from the Monday onwards, the time is from 7 to 8. Only for up to Friday only. I will close the session at 7:50. Okay. Thank you for the today's session.